Everybody, welcome back to Astroneer, where today I have been doing an absolute crap load of work off camera. Now, it may not look like it from here, but we are fully ready to craft the distribution platform. It took for freaking ever, but I did it. But also, I have a plan today to upgrade our shuttle. As you may notice, a few of these are missing. That is completely fine. I kind of use them for storing materials for all that over there. Actually, I think we have an empty one around here that I can use for the whatchamacallit, for the steel. But first of all, I need to trade in 2 scrap for 1 titanite. Because if we can get a titanite, we can get this upgraded. And I'm going to be really happy when we can upgrade it. So, where was the other storage thing? Did I package it up? I don't think I did. Either way, I have upgraded our little extraction platform, and I have used it extensively, actually. I decided to park it over here, so we've got a large battery. I went to Novus to pick up some extra, some extra lithium. And I've got everything charging right here. I've got the extractor there. I decided to upgrade this and put the QTRTGs on here. And this actually works like amazingly. But as you can see over here, we are mostly done with all this. Let me just run this way. But we are mostly done with all this. I have done too much work off camera. Just to show. That's how much I've collected off camera. So, yeah. I think we're just about ready to use this. Now, as for the power situation, I'm planning to do the same thing that I did with the extraction platform. That's what it was. Planning to do the exact same thing that I did with that, just without the extraction platform. I'm going to take the base's power, I'm going to take the power stored in that battery, and I'm going to take it and plug it into the, the platform. Alright, let's get our titanite done. And I did make the graphene off camera, as well as a little bit of hydrazine for that. So, we should easily be able to make our titanium, titanium alloy. And use exactly all the resources that I gathered for it. So now we can start working on large shuttle here. I think I have exactly 1 ceramic. Yeah. Since I'm going to be changing up how I store things, I feel like I may as well go ahead and use this last ceramic for now. So ceramic goes there, alloy goes right there, and then 2 exochips. I went back to Novus, so I picked these up as well. Alright. So this is going to be a large shuttle. Let's do this thing. And while that's crafting, I'm also going to come over here and get this ready for all the steel. Because I have made enough iron and carbon to make exactly 7 steel. So we can go on ahead and finish up the distribution platform. There we go. How kind of it, it just kind of sets it up right here for us. So I'll probably just detach this and bring this along with me. So we don't need to make a whole new storage canister for it. But while that's finishing up, I want to come over here and detach this. Let's get... oh, that's right, I forgot I got the trailer from that as well. Because I actually grabbed one of the quest things. I think it was the unearthed one. To get the large canister for the whatchamacallit. The large canister for the compound over there. Because there's a lot of compound that was needed. Alright. Let's get a graphene. A graphite. So I can just craft a packager for this thing. Oh, that's right. I need to grab out the oxygenator first. Alright. Pop out the oxygenator. Package you up. Ta-da! wonder if there's a way to just pop all of these into some deconstructor. I'd love to do that because I have too many extra vehicles that I'm never going to use. Actually, can I toss these into the shredder? I don't know if these are small enough for the shredder. Are you? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, let's, I guess, set these back down over here. So once that's done, that's actually moving pretty quickly there. I need to make some extra hydrazine. And then I can pack up for Calidor missions and all that. How's our steel looking? Was our steel already done? Oh, it is. Alright. So now we turn this off, turn off the repeat, collapse that, and then I can take this over to the platform. Lovely. We are making progress towards Megatech. I'm so happy about that. So, let's set this down over there, and this should give everything for Megatech. And then we start on the distribution platform here. I'm assuming that's how we start up our little ring of power that we put on these planets. So let's set that down there. So this is enough. Problem now being, I need power. 25 units of power per second power. So, I feel like I should bring the base's power and bring it over once it gets a little bit more recharged. Of course, I do have all of my QT RTGs that I can bring along to kind of offset the power usage by 4 power a second, about. Alright, let's set that down there and get this new shuttle set up. Kaboom. Alright. That there, put on the thruster. There. Alright, that's a lot of slots. Alright. So you've got 10 launches with this guy before desperately need to recharge, but so we still need this. So, let's see how's the power looking. How's the power looking like for the base? Alright, that looks like it's fully charged again. So let's take this. Oh, nope, it's still charging. How much longer do you think? It's charging slowly. Okay, so that'll give me time to bring the truck over here so I can pick that up. And then I guess we just gotta plug in and hope for the best. If it takes too long, I can always unplug and we can, you know, bring everything over here to regenerate. Because over here is actually really good at regenerating power. Alright. Let's set that down in the middle there, just to get it out of the way. Let's hop on. I've got extra QT RTGs to put on. Alright. Let's hop on. Unplug from the mainframe thing here. And hook these two together. Now it's time to rock and roll. Oh. Oh, something popped. I don't know what that was. So let's head on over here, pick up our luggage, basically. I'm gonna aim it this way so I don't gotta go far. Let's pick up the battery, because we should be getting a lot more power per second now from all this. Right? You should be charging back up to full. Almost there. Also, maybe I can take these small batteries. Can produce at 1 power a second. I mean, we've already got enough oomph, basically, for at least a little while. You know what? I think I could move some of the base power over there, in all honesty. So let's attach that there. I should be getting charged up by the QTEs. So, let's bring this thing over here, plug it in, and hope for the best. Now I did make... Actually, no, I didn't make power extenders. I got them from a quest. And I think they're still on me. Yeah. Damn thing's screwing up my inventory so bad. Alright. So let's pop one there. Hold up. Plug. There. Nope. Network mode. And then we rock and roll. We've got power. We've got materials. Let's kick it. Alright. Oh wow, that's actually printing a lot faster than I thought it was, huh? Whoa. How's the power looking back there? We're actually doing pretty damn good. Our little drone going up there to craft all this. Alright. Looks like it's just about done. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, as it phases through and comes back here. Alright. Completed, yes. That is in fact what it is. Let's decouple this now. And I guess bring base power back. I expected it to be a little bit more epic. Let's see what the quest log has to say now, though. Let's take a quick turn so I can grab the rest of the RTGs. I need to put these back onto storage. There. Alright. Now that's good. Let's pick up base power and bring it back. So, I'm assuming the ready to launch means that we can actually get into space now. Alright. So, let's check this. Here we go. So we got an extra large platform and a mega deconstructor schematic. Whoa! That's huge, actually. Okay, yeah, that is a large platform. Alright, what's up next? Ready to launch. Load a construction anchor onto the DLS. Construction anchor. Construction anchor? Where the hell is the construction anchor? This recreational sphere? Hold on. Wasn't there something here? I remember calling out the anchor in particular. Deconstructor, construction anchor. But I can't make that. Hold on. Load a construction anchor onto the DLS. Yeah. Please choose construction. Please choose a construction anchor and load it into distribution center. Is that a thing I need to craft over here? Let's bring this back over real quick. Okay, let's see. What is your wisdom? What do I need to make next? Nothing there. Okay. Oh. Stores 50 power, okay. Seeding the future. I'm not... Okay, this has oxygen, good. Results of research symposium we held with the scholars from Vesania finally beginning to bear fruit. Quite literally, their research on priori architecture that has been instrumental to our vision with the planetary scale infrastructure project. Construction is already underway on a new interdimensional terminal, and in 6 months the evacuation teams will be... Okay, I think this is just story. What is... Whoa, hello. Construction anchor load button museum? Orbital platform. What's this? This one is biodome. And what's this? Interdimensional no. Intermodal terminal. So we need to charge this thing? For what, 50 units of power, right? Stores 50 units a second. So do we bring this over here? Charge it? Let's just bring this closer. Oh, come on. So it'll store 50 units a second of power. Does that mean we need that much to get it running? I don't know. If it reaches halfway, we know what's up. And that means I need to grab the other battery. Alright, so it's going. Allows megastructure construction anchors to be distributed to locations near and far. Okay. Okay. Okay, it seems like it's just 50 units of power, it seems. Oh. I don't know. So I feel like if it was 50 units of power, it'd be a lot quicker considering we put out 25 units of power a second. It's not subtracting from anything either. Okay then. Is that everything? Okay, let's see what we've got. I want to make the orbital platform. What? Why can't I... Yeah, waiting for batteries to be fully charged. What's this? Orbital platform package launch button? Oh, so that's... If we have an orbital platform, we can launch up to it. What is this? Megastructure component printer? Construction anchor launch pad. That's all we got. Okay. So do we need to make one of these then? Intermodal terminal. What is up next? What do we do next? Why is this part all ripped up? Didn't we just craft this? So what's next on this agenda here? Maybe I should have done a tad bit more research. Let's, it said, load a construction anchor into the DLS. The DLS is ready for use. Please choose a construction anchor and load it into the distribution launcher. I guess I'll pick this one. Oh. So what happens if I want to do this one? Launch tube is already in use. So if I unload this real quick, can I pick this one? Why not? Construction anchors depleted. Construction anchors. Okay, so we need construction anchors then. So I'm gonna load up this one again then. The intermodal terminal. What do we do now? Nothing here. I'm gonna disconnect. That should hold its charge. Yeah, okay. What now? Actually, I'm just realizing just how beat up this thing is. Okay, so I guess I need to go back to base, except the shuttle, even though I've got a big one already. I probably should have done a little bit of research. I really want that big ol' whatchamacallit, the ring around the planet, the orbital ring. But let's accept our third small shuttle. Actually, third unused shuttle. So we've only got another one unused small shuttle. Let's just toss it over there with the rest of them. To think, we wouldn't already have a shuttle by this point. So, print a construction anchor landing. Why are you giving me one if I already make one? Okay, print a construction anchor landing pad. Deploy construction anchor landing pad. Call the construction anchor to the construction anchor landing pad. What? Looks like you're trying to launch construction anchor without a construction anchor landing pad. Please deploy landing pad first. Okay. Wait, wasn't that a thing at the construction zone over here? think it did have its own printing area. Let's go and check that real quick. Because I do remember that was something I was questioning. So let's head over here then. And see. We have this, yeah. Construction anchor landing pad. We need 2 aluminum alloy, 2 ceramic, and 1 exo chip. Okay. I could probably get an exo chip from my, whatchamacallit, from Astroneer. We need aluminum alloy. We've got a lot of stuff for that, actually. I guess I'll need to load it onto the truck here, so let's position it so I can load up the materials easier. Alright, that should be good and out of danger there. So we needed 1 exo chip, which was how many Astroneer per? That was 3 to 1. That is a crappy translation rate. How much do we have? We have 1. Damn it. Okay, so we may need to take a trip to the core for that one real fast. What else did we need? We need aluminum alloy. Let's get some laterite cooking, because I know I've got plenty of copper. I literally just went on a massive copper run before recording to get the quest stuff done. So there should be a lot of extra copper at the point over here, actually. Actually, you know what? Let's make an infinite buggy for a moment, so I can go and do some errands, because I need to head out towards the core to get some extra Astroneer. Alright. There is some of that extra copper. Let's unload this for a moment. We need 2 chunks. We also need some clay, which shouldn't be too hard from some soil centrifuging. Should net us at least enough ceramic to do that, and maybe make another landing pad for our next mission. Alright, let's come on around. There we go. Oh, we don't even have enough dirt on me right now. Huh. Oh, that sucks. You know what? Let's try that again when we have dirt. Alright, so I'll set this to work away then. Where is aluminum alloy? There we go. You go and make 2 of that. And I will be back eventually. Alright, so now we need to take a core run and hopefully get enough Astroneer to get at least a exo chip, because we need 1 right now. And then I guess it gives us an extra? I still am not 100% sure what I'm actually doing here. So that's probably not a good thing. But either way, the show must go on, and we will continue building. And probably pretty soon we'll take a trip to Calidor. And possibly to whatchamacallit, to Atrox. Because Atrox is one of the places we need to go for the nanocarbon alloy. Alright. So which way is home? I think it was roof. I think it was roof. Right? Or was it the floor? No, I think it was roof. Yep, there's my tethers. So I know that there's some Astroneer around here. I do remember that much. So I know I didn't mine it all. Maybe I should try to bring... No, bringing the extractor down here is going to take for freaking ever. That's one thing I know for sure. It took forever for me to get the extractor up and down from the cave layer, much less all the way down here to the core. Alright, let's turn these on. Alright, we got one astronium. Come on. Another bit of astronium, please. 2. Got one already at home. May as well pick up at least a little bit more here. Alright. Get some oxygen. Try to pick up a little bit more astronium. So I want to be prepared for next time we need it. Alright. Nice, good amount of it here. Oh. Alright. That was nice. And one more. Right, that should be a good amount for now. Let's turn these off so I don't drain the base power. Alright. And hope this doesn't break my ankles. Nope, we're good. Worried there for a minute. Oh, and there's some clay, actually. You know what? We're already full up, actually. What the heck was that? Don't tell me there's a Hisbane over here, is there? Oh, looks like we're Hisbane free. There's some clay right there, though. It's staring at me. But either way, I'll just do the dirt method. Get some extra clay. We needed, what? We need 2 ceramic. So we've got all the astronium we need for the exochip. And then some. And then we can always go ahead and come back for more. Alright. Let's head back to base with all this. And figure out what to do next once we make the landing platform. Because I don't know what the hell we're doing at all today. Alright. We hop in and we ride. So, I will admit that I sat around for probably way too long just waiting for like the copper and the compound to go. So, I am really excited to see if we can ever end up making that that orbital platform. I saw something about it mining up this giant clump of resin. Or was it generating? I still don't know. But I really want to hope that there's like a way to get infinite supplies out there in space. And not falling into holes. That would suck. Alright. So let us get some stuff traded out here. And we're back. Hello, hello. Alright. This can stop. So, we got our 2 aluminum alloy. Check. We need 1 exochip, so we'll load up 3 of those. Now I'll put the rest into storage. Alright. But I do intend to fully rework our storage system eventually. So, let's get some soil sampling going. Getting some clay. Alright. Give me that. That'll give us 3 clay. That's enough to at least make what we need to make right now. What else do we need to do? Let's pick up this. That clay. Oh, no, our truck. Our ship is coming back now. Exochip there. Then our clay should be ready, and then I turn it into ceramic, and then we get going. I don't know what kind of power it's gonna need. I hope it's not too much. But, either way, I'll just, move this copper here for a minute. There you go. Alright. Clay there, clay there. So this is going to make a landing pad for that terminal. I still am not 100% sure what I'm actually doing here. But hopefully this will at least get us closer to making the, whatchamacallit, the ring. There we go. the orbital ring. My brain wasn't braining. So let's pick up on all this and head over there with it. And we should be able to craft this now. Alright, so here we are. Let's set everything over here. Oh, do we need to put it on there? It doesn't like my inventory for some reason? Well, fine then. There you go. Now you're happy. Alright. I guess that's cooking away then. To using up any of the materials. Yeah, it's not consuming its power either. What's this supposed to look like here? Maybe it's shy. I'm gonna walk over here for a little bit. Anything yet? I don't know. Let's come up here and reclaim some of my stuff. Wow, that took a lot of materials there. So that's already here. Nothing else needed here. This is still... Oh, draws 6 units of power while active. Hold on. I think we actually needed to power this. So let me drive back to get the power source and drive this thing over here. The mobile power bank. Since it only draws 6, this should give enough oomph to finish off the crafting. But let's get this pulled up over here. And with this, that's a little bit too far. Fine. I'll try to spin around so I can actually get out of here in a minute. Alright, that is probably still too far, actually. Yeah. Damn it. Fine, power extenders, you're coming with me. Come on. There you go. Alright, it was V to pop these guys. Nope. Was it not? Yeah. There we go. So we need one here for that, and then there for you to network power, so that should actually start crafting now, right? Hello? It stores 50 units of power. You draw 6 while activated. Why is it not doing anything? Hello? Did I need to push the button? There's that. Do we need to uncork this? Now it sounds like it's doing something. Maybe? What the hell's going on here? I didn't bug it, did I? Open. Okay. What in the fresh hell's going on here? Did I misread something? Did you not need me to do all this? Maybe I need to stop it now that it's got power. Alright. Am I supposed to hop in there or something? You got all your stuff. Now it's going. Okay. I guess I just bugged it or something. How does it look when it consumes the exo chips? Does it just eat each of the chips, or what? Oh, it does. That's actually kind of funny. Oh. Thank you. What doth thou want me to do with this now, I guess? I don't know what this is supposed to do. I am very afraid to be popping one of these anywhere near the base. So I am going to probably be moving it a little further out. Maybe around there somewhere. Or maybe I can put it right here next to the garage. Let's see what this thing looks like, first of all. Let's depot those. Alright, this. What does this look like? Let me see what this does. It's a landing pad. Okay. Okay then. Deployed the pad, yes. So now I need to send the module this way? I'm not sure if you can hear the confusion in my voice, but I'm very, very confused. I'm guessing I need to load the thing up into the tube again, and then press the fire button? Okay, let's see. They're gonna put the terminal in there again. Where's the fire button? Is there a fire button? Do I need to go back over to the thing and then call it up? What's the dealio here? I feel like I probably should have done a little bit more research on this. But I think now that I've loaded it, I should be able to call it up here. It's got a blue nodule here, so... Oh, there it is. Construction anchor launch button. Where, oh. Hello. Okay, then, whoa. That's, pretty freaking huge. Okay. I guess you can go out there somewhere. Construction anchor, yep. I understand. Push the button. I am going to drown. Okay, I need to run. Another big... Okay, I get that it's mega tech, but damn, that is gonna be a lot of materials, isn't it? It's another one of those ultra printers. Okay. What the hell do you need? You need... Holy crap! I'm gonna need to go mine all that off camera, aren't I? Ah, damn it. Fine. I need another one of those big storages for all the resin. Actually, no, I can't even do that. Because I don't have the required stuff to make it. I don't have titanium readily available. So I think I need to put that project on hold then. Because... Crap, that is... actually really disheartening. I really wanted to get that done. Because for this we need nanocarbon alloy, which means we need to take a trip out to Atrox. Well, I'll unlock it for now at least. We have the bytes for it. But I guess this is going to need to go unfinished for now. That's sad. I really wanted to get that started up. That reminds me, there was this really big platform we got. Extra large platform C. Can we unlock that somewhere? Large platform C. Here we go. Resonant iron. I would love to actually get that. That's what, 4 large slots? It means we can move the furnace, the printer, the chemistry lab, and whatever else onto the same network, and the same platform. But I think I need to start on the resin mission pretty soon. But first of all, since we're going to Atrox, I should probably take this field base. Keep that in my inventory for right now, actually. How much lithium do I have? I have enough. Alright. So we're going to make a battery to take with us to Atrox. Where is battery? Battery. There we go. 2 lithium. And the zinc, I've got all of my zinc over there, so I need to go and grab that. Oh boy, this is gonna get pricey. But once we get to Atrox, we can probably take another shuttle out to, I think it was Venusa or whatever the heck it was. Because doing that would mean that we can at least get Titanite on tap, which hopefully means that we can go on ahead and actually continue this project. Because getting Titanite would be really nice. Also, I want to get my storage system all sorted out here, since, you know, that is something we actually need to do now. Now that I can just move everything up to the space. So I'm just going to toss the zinc down here for right now. Because for right now, this is going to be its temporary resting spot. Alright. I don't know why I grabbed 2. Either way, we're going to be prepping up, and next episode we're going to be launching off to Atrox. And probably setting up base camp there, as well as on Venusa. And then we should probably take a stop by Calidor, honestly. Calidor's been waiting long enough for us. It's been asking me to go since, what? Ever since the slugs came into the picture? But, need some more hydrazine. Do I have any ammonium on me? No, I don't. So that's going to be another trip out to Novus that I'll do off camera. Alright. So this can get loaded up there. This is 4 mediums, or I can make some large storages, actually. Large storage was iron? Yes? Ceramic. I need more dirt then. Damn it. Let's shift these around so I can just pop that one open, because I do need a lot more clay. Should be filling up soon. Why is it filling up the other one? Come on. There you freaking go. Why does it take from the inventory the opposite way that it fills the inventory? It's kind of silly. But either way. There we go. Either way, let's go ahead and net us some clay, because we're going to need a lot of it here. Need a lot of ceramic. Alright, but there's the battery going in. Honestly? Yeah, we should wait so I can put in the ceramic storage unit. Alright, pop this off. Get that in the smelting. I am kind of bummed that it took so much and then just didn't do anything. But maybe we can make something out of it soon. I am actually going to take another graphite to make a packager, so I can package up that, that whatchamacallit, the launch land pad. Alright. Ceramic there. This. I need the landing pad. There we go. Thank you. As well as large storage. There we go. Luckily, we're not going to be going to Atrox empty-handed, because I did decide to do the upgrade before we left. Make this large storage, and then I'll go ahead and attach everything else that we're going to need. Alright. There's that, and that. And I guess I need to go on a massive resin hunt later on. That's gonna suck. But first, I want to get some titanium alloy going. So, we're probably going to be taking our trip out to Atrox to set up, and then out to Vanessa. Was it Vanessa? It was Vesania. So we're going to be heading out to Vesania after Atrox. Alright, that is enough for the landing pad at the very least. And then I need an aluminum. Luckily, I think we got an aluminum. Yep. No, god damn it. Sometimes I really hate these stupid things. Alright. So, we've got our aluminum for that. You can make that. And I get to put this down in there. There's the battery that I placed earlier. Come on, let me through, damn it. Really? This guy's off. Alright. So that large storage will let us store a lot more medium items to come along with. We've already got the field shelter on board. Atmospheric condenser. That's another thing we're going to need to make before heading out. Because that's really the main thing there on Atrox. That's iron, glass, plastic. Do we have any glass on us? Compound is all over there, so I need to go and pick that up. Plastic was carbon and compound, correct? I do believe that was the case. Yeah, carbon compound. So, let's get that going there. Pop this onto the ship. Surprised that that's a medium. So maybe making 2 of the ceramic is going to be good. So plastic, carbon goes there. Then I just go and grab a compound real quick. And then you're going to pop the whatchamacallit, the RTG onto this thing. Alright. Hello, hello. I would like some of the stuff that I left behind. Thank you. Alright. But anyway, I need to figure out how to get this all fixed up so I can get going to Atrox soon. I also need to remember that I'm going to need to bring at least a few of the RTGs with me. Alright, so that, to that, to that, to boom. How much quartz do I got? Probably at least 1, right? Yes. That one is still outputting, so let's make our glass. I know I'm being kind of wasteful with the materials, right? No! Damn it! Son of a gun! Gimme. You are not taking my 1 piece of quartz. I need that. I lost a resin that way, and I'm not going to let that happen again. Alright. Iron. I know we've got some extra iron around here, right? Yeah, we've got some hematite. I dropped it off over here. I didn't even know that you could actually research the resource nodes until recently. So atmosphere condenser, send that one going. Maybe... No, I wouldn't make a rover for this. Although, maybe I could take a buggy. You know what? I have an extra buggy, don't I? Yes, I do, actually. Alright, let's load this puppy up. We've got enough launches to go from here to Atrox and back. But I would like to make more, so I'll probably, off-camera, take a trip down to Novus to get more. But in the meantime, this is where this episode's going to end. So, hope you all have enjoyed, and yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!